What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video or live stream if you're currently watching this live right now with me. I actually kind of covered this in my first video of Let's Play The Council. Let me just make sure that there's no echo. Okay, yeah. So there should be no echo in the stream right now. Pretty positive. But I did cover this in the last first episode, kind of somewhat. I'm actually going to be trying to do a lot of my Let's Plays as live streams. And so with that being said, I'm going to play as much as I want to or for a certain amount of time. So for this game, The Council, there's currently 5 episodes to this game. And the original plan was to stream an episode each time I made a live stream. So in part 1 of Let's Play The Council should have been like the entire first episode, but I made a boo-boo. I thought the episode was over, and the episode actually was not over. So that means that there's actually going to be a part 2 to episode 1. That's probably going to be about, I don't know, like an hour long or something. So yeah, which isn't anything I necessarily like, but it is what it is. Let me go ahead and turn off notifications. That way that doesn't happen again. You know what's the sad part? I just went to the wrong area and I do Xbox tutorials. That's the sad part. Alright, there we go. So we just went ahead and turned off notifications. I should have done that before I went live. But anyway, let's go ahead and just jump straight into this wonderful old game called The Council. If you guys don't know what happened the last episode, then I definitely recommend going back to episode 1, part 1, and watching that. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. Basically, what happened in the last game was our mother's missing. We're a part of a secret organization, and we were invited to this mansion to try to help find our mother. And we are just basically getting started on the quest to find our mother. And so let me go ahead and hop into this. Ooh. Having some weird dreams.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes.
guy's skin.
Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Oh. So yeah, another thing to keep in mind, as I play this game, I'm gonna try not to talk during the cutscenes as much as possible, just in case anyone's actually, wanting to follow along with the story. But whenever I'm actually doing gameplay and stuff, I'll definitely be commentating then.
little nighttime stroll. Mr.
Fortnite!
President?
What's
There's
happening?
nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
You're
Do not
Red
hesitate
Pepper
to
Hot
ask a servant to show
57.
you back.
I don't know who you are.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Did you just send me a party invite?
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Read letters from or addressed to the other guests to learn more about their motivations and personalities. Okay. Sounds enough. My nose is bleeding.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Stop knocking. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yes, George Washington, what do you want?
Excuse me.
Yes,
Am I
you
bothering
are.
you?
No.
No,
But we'll-
not in the least.
He is, but we'll say no.
Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Huh. I guess we should help. I mean, he is the founding president of the United States. Like, we gotta help him, right? It's my American
Count on me,
duty.
sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Plus, I like old Georgie boy. He's sneaking around.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Okay, yeah. And then also, just for anyone that watched yesterday, two things did happen off screen that I want to tell you guys about. So whenever you end a quest or end a chapter in a episode, you are allowed to pick a book to read to increase a certain attribute in the game. I actually decided to pick etiquette, or this one that increases your etiquette. And then another thing is I was able to level up. So I also put a point into questioning, psychology, logic, and then I believe, what was the other thing I put? Oh yeah, and then one in agility as well. So those are two things just to kind of catch you up. Not very important things, but I still wanted to mention them nonetheless. Can I actually enter my room again? Okay, no, I cannot. That's not good. Okay, so I need to go down to the,
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
am I? Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know. Would it be great if you could tell yourself that, like in real life? Zimmy, you're straying from your objective. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So right over here is the staircase. So we need to go downstairs. And we need to, I guess, distract. What's he doing? Oh, he's straight up sneaking around. He's listening.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do
Oh,
something.
so it's Napoleon Bonaparte. I'm going in. Why should I be the one that goes in? That's right, you cowardly cardinal. You should go in. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I'll go in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Alrighty.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, so that is not Napoleon Bonaparte. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Okay, so let's validate that.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Should I hit him? Let's just hit him.
That's the spirit. But it won't be
God.
enough. Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
There's nothing better than a wise word.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Okay, if someone threw you off balance, the cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Okay.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Goodness gracious. Well, I kind of just failed multiple times. Hopefully old Georgie boy, or hopefully this gives me, remember object, leave.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing.
Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Hopefully, my main man, George Washington, was able to get the information that he needed. Oh, is that another coin? There we go. Got that. Not really anything else here. There's that, which will help me later.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Okay. There's a pattern with 5 circles on that chest.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Well, I mean, I thought maybe it might be the coins that I was picking up. But that doesn't necessarily seem right. So I think I did everything that I could in this room.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Okay, so I need to find a way out of the room then. No, I don't. Haha.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Aha. It's too late now. Well, you know what? At least you got something. Because I got nothing out of that, I don't think. Ooh, I can just sit here. That's wonderful. Alrighty. Alright, so I need to go back to bed, apparently. Then again, I can also, I could also investigate the room before I go back to bed. Because, apparently this was my mother's room. So searching for clues might be beneficial.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Problem solved.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian.
What's up,
In
Joey?
these
How you
troubled
doing?
Times we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Because I didn't open the letter.
Thank you, my son.
Go ahead and add whatever name you want.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louis. Give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
That old man is a savage. I wonder if he's gonna ask for the letter again. I mean, like, it's doubtful unless he's just unless he's just gonna continuously check my trust.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Okay, so We found Lady Adams in the small salon. Didn't let Peru get the better of me. Found her talisman, and I showed the cardinal like the letter that was sealed still. I did not detain Lady Adams, which I guess was an option of doing. Ooh, I could have found out something about my mother's past. Well, that's a huge loss. I mean, to be completely honest with you. Could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. Could have found out more about the man of my vision. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I could have had a remarkable encounter. That's interesting. Well, you know, you can't win everything, I guess. And I'm level 3 now, so that's good. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I can actually switch out the books if I wanted to. Ooh, if I get the third page of the encyclopedia, I'll get 1 skill in science, linguistics, and I don't even know. Erudition? I don't know. And I should be able to select a new book because I just ended this chapter. Conviction, psychology. What does conviction get us again? Convince people with sheer force, your will, and attitude. That may be pretty useful. Oh, okay. Well, it's not letting me swap books right now. Oh, manuscripts to equipped. It says 0. I can't deselect that one, so I guess I can't change that right now, which is kind of not good. Okay, all right. Manipulation seems very, very important. It seems extremely important. Move all points. Here, I'll do that. So I got that available now. I guess that's level 1. I'm not sure. So what was it before? Level 0. Level 0. Okay. So I have to add points into this to get to level 1. So I will do that. And then I'm not sure. I think questioning might be important. So I'm going to put 1 more point into that, and then 1 in agility and 1 in logic. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and validate that.
In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Maybe she did. Okay, so I can pick a new book now. Your next reading. Okay, so I guess that means I've already read that book right there. Conviction, psychology. I think I'm going to go with conviction. I think that's what I'm going to shoot for. Okay, so I need to look around the room.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Okay, so I'm guessing these are her stuff, maybe?
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay, well that explains why I'm wearing the same outfit.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, Please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, so I'm guessing I picked up that key before I actually read the letter. So that's good.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Well, you have time now, buddy.
Writing material.
Okay. Let's inspect that.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
I was about to say something really dumb. I was about to say maybe someone cleaned it with like Lemon Pledge, but I don't think they had Lemon Pledge in the year like 1790s, whatever. Oh, I remember this painting.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Huh. Yeah, I remember actually seeing that painting before. That's awesome. Ooh. Oh, I guess I can go out to the balcony. Let me grab that. What's this?
Nothing.
Let me go out to the balcony real quick. Anyone else out here? I guess not. Okay. Gives you the focus state. Your next skill will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. So that's very useful, and I think I got another thing of honey, which is really useful as well.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
So maybe she actually used a lemon, like the acidity from a lemon, to clean the
Someone's
the
picked some
writing
lemons.
thing. The quill.
I'd be surprised if my mother didn't help herself to a few. She was always going on about the surprising properties of lemons.
Yeah, that makes sense. So she did use that to write a letter. She just used a lemon to clean the quill. Wait, there's like a bottle. Is that like a roughed up piece of paper over there? There's just like maybe a flower. Whatever it is, it's not letting me pick it up. Huh. There we go. We just got another consumable.
A drachma.
I'm finding just like strange coins everywhere. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's run down here real quick. Make sure that there's nothing. That's the lemon tree. Okay. It doesn't appear as if there's anything else I can do.
Priest robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Okay. So this is my room, I'm guessing? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to know that Piaggi's room is that way, and I can actually probably use that to sneak in.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Uh-huh. Ooh, so there's a secret passageway to Pelegi or Pelegi or whatever the heck his name is. There's a secret passageway to his room. Ho ho ho. Okay. a lockbox.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Okay, let's use the key then. Is that gold? Looks like some honey and maybe gold. Or maybe that's like a ruby.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Okay, so it's amber. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Now, real quick, let me actually check and see this letter. Okay, so his letter is still sealed. Oh, man. Because, like, I really want to open it. You know what? I'm going to go and investigate his room and see if I can trust him or not. And see what type of man he really is.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville.
One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Well, I guess it's good that I got that additional point in logic.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
She used a lemon.
What if she used lemon juice
Spray.
instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal
that's a great
the message?
That's a great question. Maybe heat, because there's a fireplace with some coals in it. Maybe heat reveals the message. That's what I'm guessing. Wait. Assess the value of the ash. I'm just gonna take the ash and try to save my points. 'Cause I think ash will solve my problems here.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Oh no, I might have messed up the message. What's this? Oh, I
Inferno
already
by
looked at
Dante.
that.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
A drachma.
Okay, well, I found another coin. Huh. I mean, I still think that maybe heat might solve the issue. You know what? I'm getting actually a lot of honey. Oh, I can't even use that anymore. What a shame. How am I gonna find the message? I don't have any skills in subterfuge. I can't say that word right now. Subterfuge. Heat. Right there. Take the candlestick. There we go. So I was right. Possibly. I might be about ready to burn this book and then I'll never find the actual message. So maybe I should look for something a little less destructive to start off with. I'm not seeing anything. Alright, worst case scenario, we'll just burn the page.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message.
Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, that really sucks how we messed that up. Well, we didn't do it, guys. Guys, it wasn't us. It was just me.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Look how like the lines curve. Are you serious? Come on, man. You're smarter than this. I know you are. Alright, well, I don't think that there's really anything else in this room to discover, so I guess we'll just run downstairs and do dinner, and then I can try to find Medusa.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we can do that now. Someone cleaning? Oh.
It might be better to take a different stairway.
See, I'm like turned around now. I don't know where I am. Okay, so this right here is my room, right? Yes, that is my room. So, just heading straight down over here. You know, actually, I'll tell you what. I might pop into the priest's room if it lets me. No, it won't. Okay. I was gonna check out that that hidden doorway and see if it was accessible from his side. Maybe it's only accessible from his side. Oh my god! I just feel like I'm...
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Can I go inside? I can go inside. I feel naughty. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Is that a pentagram on the floor? Oh no. Oh, I'm out. I'm gone. Jesus. All like the writing on the walls and everything. Good gracious.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Consume the crystal. Examine the crystal. Ooh, I really should not consume this. That seems like a terrible idea.
Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Exhausted. You just encountered an immunity. Yeah. Which one's the golden elixir? Oh, dang, man. Like, which one's the golden elixir? I think it's... There we go. This is the one. There we go. And we'll grab that, and then I guess we can... You know what? We probably shouldn't walk inside of the pentagram. That probably wouldn't be the best thing for us.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman. June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Okay. There's something else here.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
So that horrible woman might be my mother. I hate to say that.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society. Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Okay. Well, I think we've honestly discovered about everything that there is here. Well, there's this box.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
We don't have the key, so... There is that. That mirror looks creepy.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please, excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Okay, so yeah, I believe that's everything in this room to discover. There's nothing on the bed, it looks like, that I can interact with, and I know I said I was going to walk in the middle of the pentagram, but just to make sure that there's nothing there. Doesn't look like there is, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this room before I get caught. Then down this way, I believe, should be maybe the exit to the upstairs. I don't know, I just feel like I'm going around in circles at this point. Yeah, see, this is my room, right? And then right over here is the father's room, right? Yeah. Or the cardinal. It just feels like this was the right way to go. Like, this feels like the way I've been going, but now it seems completely different than what I remember it to being. And it won't let me walk down that side. And then... oh, there's another staircase over there. Maybe I'm supposed to go that way. No, it says the Red Salon on the first floor. Huh. There we go. We found the exit. Took a very long time, but we did it. Oh, dear God.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
And next you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
I guess we'll
Elizabeth, confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back, or let me sleep at night? Look, you don't seem like a bad person, and I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
The cardinal.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Alrighty. Well, we're figuring things out.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I don't really think I need to talk about this guy, or talk to this guy, so I'm just going to back out of that. And then I'm guessing the, oh. Okay, so this isn't the Red Salon then. Okay. Maybe the Red Salon's over here. There we go.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Better that way. Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, but London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Oh, no. Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Who does not know that?
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
That's right. Monsieur can do wonders.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Make assumption?
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Yes, I heard the news.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Yeah, get really close to the edge.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I literally have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Maybe an emperor?
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong
like
leader ready to
Napoleon
govern.
Bonaparte.
Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Good stuff.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Here you go. Wines and cannons. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Achievement unlocked. Influential people. There we go. Good stuff. Character traits revealed. New items, man. Okay. Okay, so we can level up again. And we have 4 points. I would really like to get something into like subterfuge or whatever. Yeah, I think that that's just going to be super, super beneficial. Then we'll unlock level 1 of etiquette as well, because that's going to help us out as well. Politics would probably be pretty good too, and then again, science would be as well. But I think subterfuge and etiquette is really going to help us out. So let's go ahead and hold that. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
All right, let's
let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
All eyes size you up. Politics, there we go. Psychology, I think I'm pretty good on psychology. Etiquette, I'm up on that. So I definitely think the politics one would be most beneficial to me. Okay, let's look around here. If I can walk off the edge. Nope. Oh, that's good. I mean, but like, the real question is, who would make a... I mean, like, it looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is amazing, the way this looks. But, like, I don't think it's very practical. Because I could imagine some people coming out here, like, dancing and just, like, falling off or something. I don't know. See what this guy's up to.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really, probably.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Medusa.
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Such a nice guy. He's probably gonna, like, end up not being a good guy, but very nice guy so far. There's something over here. With an earth symbol, okay.
Amber crystals.
Good stuff, good stuff.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
That subterfuge really, really helped.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
I might as well use one of those because it's not like I can really do anything else. I can't, you know, get any more of that because I would be maxed out. Nothing appears to be left on the table. Just looking around, sneaking around, looking for any secret things. Don't really see anything, so... It's kind of unfortunate.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
So I need to find the place mentioned by my mother. I mean, this just seems it, where all eyes meet upon you. Like, this just seems like the right area.
The only person sizing me up here is that monumental Zeus. It can't be here.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, because look at all these statues. Maybe it has something to do with the statues. Oh, I could ask this guy.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Okay.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Good point. Okay. I'm gonna return. I have a few questions about the manor. Can I find on the ground floor?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Okay, so the portrait room sounds really, really good, but I'm gonna come in here and check the small salon and see if there might be anything here. Actually, you know what? The portrait room, that's the only thing that really makes any sense when all eyes are upon you. The portrait room. A portrait, you know, is a picture of someone's face. So, and that's apparently accessible through the dining room. Use a golden elixir to remove your negative alterations. Okay. So I'm guessing the portrait gallery would be down towards here. Yes. Oh my God. I mean, good gravy. I mean, just look at all the books. Holy crap.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
A few pages. A ruble.
Okay, so I just got the... I believe the final page to the encyclopedia that I was trying to build up. Right? Yes. So I'm guessing the next book that I read can be the encyclopedia. Which is good to know. So this is the portrait room, I'm guessing. Which makes sense.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Just. Okay. Some like hardcore music being played. Here's some like straight up hardcore music, man. What's in here? That's not it.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
That's Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
I'm guessing that might be good.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Then need to rotate the statue facing Medusa. Wait, it is facing Medusa. Maybe to the shield. And then the swordman needs to be facing Medusa, I think. There we go. Towards the person holding the shield, I would imagine. There we go. Yeah, we got it. Awesome. Okay. It's about to happen. Whoa.
Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Answer with a question.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
What's up, Anthony?
Go on then, impress me.
She's investigating Montemore or whatever.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
There's not really anything that we can do with that, so...
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
Looks like something's missing from here.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Yeah, I gotta try it on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Was my character crying?
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Maybe he's immortal.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, But do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something. What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Oh, it's crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
If I were the matron you speak of, I would have found an underling to search this place, and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Fair point.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
Well, I'm gonna use that.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
She's very blunt.
It's time to leave.
Well, we're figuring things out slowly. I don't think I've encountered a loading screen like this. I think the episode might be close to an end.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ho ho ho!
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do? Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis. I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Home? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
I'll drink with you, but
let's go easy on it, okay? I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
I'm right behind you. I'll stop here.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
I feel like if I drink, then she's gonna like torture me. But we'll go for it.
I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Ugh, the second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
I feel all dizzy.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them.
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices.
Oh,
the voices
man.
in my head.
So she's probably like
They
schizophrenic.
speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
I believe some of the things that she's saying.
Despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
I don't know about that.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louie. Welcome to my life.
Advise her to stay here. Advise her to escape from the island.
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
What is this bitch gonna do to me?
Don't touch me!
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Oh God. She gonna cut me. She gonna cut me.
Just let go.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
My head. I shouldn't have drunk so much. Oh shit.
Oh God.
Elizabeth!
Yeah. Bit awkward. Okay, I've resolved the riddle of the Medusa. I discovered Lord Mortimer's room. I got Emily's secret. I accepted to keep Elizabeth company. I found out that Emily is hiding something. Yeah, I kind of wish that I would have joined an Emily, or joined Emily in my room. I think that would have been a lot better than what just happened. Then again, I think maybe Emily might have killed herself, and I don't really know. Elizabeth probably would have still killed herself. I don't know. But I think that will do it for this episode. I'm not 100% sure, so let me go ahead and click on these other skills. We'll go ahead and get that. And then we'll actually get one in science. And maybe one... No, we'll do 2 in science, actually. And that's all the points I have, so let's go ahead and validate that. And there we go. Yeah, so guys, we have just completed the Council episode 1. Like I said, I was actually planning and hoping on doing all of the episode in one live stream. Looking at it now, I think that would have probably taken about 3 hours, so I don't know if that's something I want to do going forward or not. We might break up the live streams a little bit more. I don't really 100% know. But I do like the way that I am recording the live stream and having it go up. It's just a lot easier and a lot, I don't know, it's just a lot easier to handle and stuff. So if you guys are enjoying this Let's Play, please let me know down in the comment section below. I'm going to try to power through this game because we still have 4 more episodes. I'm going to try to power through this game before the 14th. Reason being is a game called A Plague Tale comes out on May 14th, and I do plan on doing a Let's Play of that game. So yeah. But let me know down in the comment section below whether or not you like this game, if you like the Let's Play. Also let me know if you like how it's currently set up with me live streaming it and then it going up as a video that was live streamed, or if you think that you would prefer me to actually film it separately and edit it up and then upload it. So let me know down in the comment section below how you feel about that. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you never want to miss out on content like this. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace out, guys.